The second activity that the students will complete in relation to the story Chrysanthemum is an acrostic poem where they will use your name. The reason the acrostic poem is set at a medium level is because the students have never done an acrostic poem before. And I did that on purpose because I wanted to see how well they could follow the directions that I have given them, where they will create one on their own without any kind of prior knowledge of doing one before. So they will go to their bins, their small group bins, where they will refer to the bag titled What's in a Name. They will find the direction page, the title page, the rubric, and then they will search for their recording sheet will have their name on it, where they will have to write the adjective next to the letter in their name. The reason that I chose to do this because the story stresses the importance of a person's name, and I thought the students would have fun using their own names to describe themselves. And another thing about the story is the author does a great job of using tons of adjectives throughout. Therefore, the students will only be using adjectives, no nouns, no verbs, to describe themselves. For example, if someone has a P in their name, they may use the adjective pretty, but I wouldn't want them to use something like a verb, like play soccer. I would want them only to use adjectives. And the example that I use to demonstrate is the name Chrysanthemum, and I'll show you that here in just a second. And one of the expectations I have for this assignment is I expect the students to only say positive things about themselves. I want to stress the importance of positive self-image, which is kind of like what the author did here in this story. It's an underlying theme of the story is positive self-image. So the students will be expected to only say nice things about themselves. So if we take a look real quick, I have the title page, the directions page, there's my example there, and down at the bottom I have a little reminder, just so that they know what an adjective is, just in case they forgot. And then, of course, I have the rubric, which is set up extremely simple, so that they can figure out what their poem should include, what it shouldn't include, that kind of thing. Just to, like a little checklist in their mind of, oh, did I do this? Did I forget to do that? So that's a good way of that for them to check with it. It's out of 5 points, and then there's also a part at the bottom where the teacher can make comments on their work.